too. Let's see what happened. Working on alt here. I'll be pretty much multitasking. Bear with me. Boxing. As y'all can see. Yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of the story here in Final Fantasy 11. Get my camera going on here, so that I did not set my camera up. Oh, what am I thinking today, man? Oh yeah, I usually turn it off. Hello, everybody. My name is Joe Anthony Orozua. I'm Spanish is Jose Antonio Orozua. You know, so I'm like fairly new with the stream. I'm getting used to it now. So just talk about MMOs and stuff and why they're so addicting. I hate it sometimes that these games will take me away from the main thing. Friend of mine next to me. Get a hold. So let me make sure everything is working on my side of the field. It's working great. So it's working. Everything is working. So I just want to make sure everything is working. I can hear myself. I can hear my D levels out. Perfect. I can hear it. So it's working. Let me go ahead and fight Hadassah.
Party invitation.
Party invitation. You see it. Look at that. That's a nice little glam here. I like that glam. I like it. I like the Final Fantasy 11. 11 always has some good glam. That's a blue mage, by the way. Yeah. I love the blue mage in 11. I think they're beautiful. Today I found out something. I was actually looking into something about the map of Aetheris, which is Final Fantasy 14 Heidelin. I found out there were some things that looks like our world, our Earth, our planet Earth. The whole thing they captured was kind of interesting, like that. So give me a second. Yep, I got my Final Fantasy 11 cup right here, and I got my shirt on. Got my Final Fantasy 14 shirt. I'm actually wearing it now. You know, a good way of avoiding COVID and getting sick is actually playing some games, and have no social life because you don't like that stuff. You already done it. You've been there, done that. Whatever. Okay, so let me go ahead and figure out my next quest here for Hadassah. I'm doing the add-on, so I'm doing the land after time. It says beyond the vortex, a strange world of earthers. Looks like Zeta, the place may be what is called Eshka or something, whatever it's called. Follow the crystal called to Hala Dem and Ormia. So I'll probably have to go back to Hala Dem and Ormia since I subbed. White Mage, I get to teleport there. Actually, let's go to another one. I always take one of these other. Stop stop it. Here we go. There's a fast way of stopping it. So I was always mentioned that actually it talked about it today, and one of the things with Final Fantasy 11, they announced something about doing about the Voracious Resurgence, and I believe that's the expansion. What I believe is going to be coming out for Final Fantasy 11. I really want a remake. I really want to relive the whole thing again, you know, but I don't know. It's just whatever. All right, so we're here. Let me see if I have to take Missy over here. Let me check my. Yeah, check something out. I'll follow her. Go back. I think I have to go into the crystal. If I'm not going to the right crystal. That's cool, man. It's cool to see people riding mouse in it. I like that. Really enjoy that. Like I said, this place to me feels like home. I've been playing this game for so long. I did quit in 2014. I came back 2018, but I've been off with it, so I've been kind of like taking my time with it, not really getting into it like I should. But right here, so is Iroha. Master, look, Lady Lion. Lady Lion, it's good, baby girl. Oh shit. Lord. Seed. Having a headache. Dasa, that special orb you have is a relic from the future. Maybe that explains the visions I've been having. If what it portends is true, then there is nothing we can do to stop the darkness from approaching. But Hadasa, I saw nothing about whether or not you were there to try to stop it. What if there's no one to stand up for Vanadil? Will it perish with a whimper? Lion, perhaps it is because the orb is not yet fully illuminated. I agree. Yet we learn about the coming darkness before the light could have fully arrived, likely ushering it in before we were ready. I know, Zed's response. I know not what we two of you are on about. So I will ask a simple question. What can we do? Arasa, there's no many paths to lie before you. To open up the moment, you banish the Shadow Lord from our realm. My dream showed me many nations, many worlds. And you were there in each one, bringing succor to those who cried out. Then it all falls into place. In the future from which I hail, the Master faced many threats, not just that one, and come to be known as one of Vanadil's most storied heroes. Storied heroes, I see. Hey, cool. Master, you must bring the history back to its natural state. That its time is not exactly on our side. And now you know everything that I do. I'll do everything in my power to help you. Connected with Madasa. What the? Lady Lion, allow me to express my gratitude. Your honesty and strength of spirit has taken physical form. And you can use it? Then you're quite welcome. In the meantime, I will continue my search for information about Eshka. Zed, what do you plan on doing? Gilgamesh, he asks me to report back as soon as I know something. So my first order of business is to return to Nora. Ian and Zed, your assistant has been invaluable. Oh, forget my voice acting. I have a light voice, not man enough to sound like Zed. Master, I intend to learn all I can about that bell. Perhaps you should head back to Norg as well. Until then. That bell makes a ringing noise, and it's the same noise that happens in Endwalker. Interesting. Very interesting. So I got Lion's alter ego. Cool. I obtained it. Rhapsody. Okay. Next quest tells me where I am. Fate's Call. Lion has been sent to another vision. The orb you receive must be filled with sufficient light. Stop the encroaching darkness. Vanquish the Shadow Lord before the reckoning. You have already done so. Report to Gilgamesh and Nord. Okay, so I already did vanquish the Shadow Lord, so I have to go north. Yes. Oh yeah. Norg it is. I forget that I have a damn ring and I can teleport whenever. Prisoner. Port ring. There it is. I'll just leave my character there for now, and then when I use him, I'll probably do that. Yep. Alright, here we go. These things are pretty quick now. So I wonder what new combat battle they're improvising for Variation Resurgence. And what twists and turns are they doing? Very interesting. I want to know more for 11. I do want to get back into this game and main it again because, like I said, I miss it that much. But then again, it's an old game, and I do like 14 a lot. I like the way it plays. Story is good. It's not that bad. There's some things that kind of disappointed me in Walker, but there was just some. Well, actually, not kind of. There was some holes. A lot of them that I found. I was kind of like very disappointed in that. I was trying some things that I was hoping for something different. You gotta look at it in a different way. There are different Final Fantasy games. There are different stories. Even though, you know, Aetheris is much alike Vanadil, but it's also like Ivalice. So that's another thing. Alright, so we're gonna go run back over here. Oh. Okay, so let's go to gold. People, yeah. People logged off. It's not Limza Laminza. Yeah, basically, it's like I would like to see a remake of this. Add stuff from 14. You could have bards playing music, and bards would be real bards in here, dude. Honestly, that'd be cool. And of course, you can add the guitar in there. Why not? Let's see. It's a nice auxiliary area. New Nordic. Here it is. Yes. I already vanquished the shadow. We're all fine with that. Now I want to do the bee's knees so badly now, and I can't. I remember I can't do bee's knees in this game. emotes. Now I like the way the Elvon looks like here. You're so pretty. Look how short she is compared to this sexy ass Elvon. She's like super tall, and my Hadassah's like super short. That's my swag for it. Created. That's actually her character, but you know, in her. Probably watching my stream. I don't know if she is or not. She told her about it. I'll be playing it. Yeah, it was good convention. You made it back. It all has been pacing back and forth all day. Upon my return, I spent hours turning over the master's words in my mind, and something came up to gnaw at me. I cannot shake the feeling. It is related to what Lady Lion prophesies in Eshka about the master's role in coming battle against the darkness. Something about your orb needing to gain light? Correct. We must create a world in which the master is able to fight. What about that bothers you? Think back upon the struggle with the Shadow Lord. When we first met many years from now, the master mentioned something that happened that day. I felt the crystal resonate within. Please, try to think back. Think back? This is not idling. It's the mother crystal. An idea. Warrior of the crystal. One who will become known as the Warrior of Light. Oh, Warrior of the Crystal, the one who becomes known as the Warrior. You will travel across land, sea, and sky, bathe in the light, and stopping darkness wherever it threatens the living. And you will continue to banish the doubt that resides within you. Such travels take their toll on lesser mortals who retire to their homes and live out their lives in comfort. But although you may stop briefly to gather your wits, each time you do so, it is only to steel your resolve for the next struggle. You have the will to shelter the downtrodden, vets the darkness, and protect all that Altana holds dear. The time is right for you to become more than a mere warrior. You will become greater. For that, it is what I required of you. Has it come back to you, Master? You recall the reverence those words, saying that they gave you the strength of spirit to carry on, no matter the odds. Though your journeys were arduous and fraught with peril, the twinkle in your eyes as you recounted your tales gave me courage. The reason you were able to lead us in the final struggle was precisely because of those many barriers you have overcome. You taught me that the world was worth fighting for, no matter how bleak the future. My father always spoke to you with adoration, believing that you were a woman of indisputable valor. Banish your doubt, Master, so that you may become all you were meant to be. Now that you're mentioning it, Iroha, who is the father of yours? She doesn't mention. Well, boss, something terrible has happened. There's a big trouble at Sea Serpent Grotto. Boats and just turning and no one can leave. No boats are able to make it at Norik at all. There was an infernal ringing. noise at the boats and just spinning in the place. You mean to you know, you mean to say that all this shattered happening at once? Wait, turning around and around, spinning in place? Obviously, there's both caused by the same thing, the bell. Does this mean you know something, Zed? Adasa? Just like Eska. Exactly. I had the same thought. Ah, so y'all two have experienced the same thing. Then there's no one better than get to the bottom of this. I can't really read this. We should head to Sea Serpent Grotto, Hadasa. But I'll be quicker if we split. I'll go on ahead and while you're prepared. Right. Master, I insist you accompany you. Oh, let's go, girl. Go. Go and get this shit going. Alright, so let me see. Mission. This one says ill tidings and something is causing sailors to in Sea Serpent's Grove. Okay, I think I have to go to a certain location here in Sea Serpent. If I'm ready. Let me bring big boy over there. That's gonna probably need it. Yeah, I was telling my friend playing 11 today. Take the train. Is the book.
You've been examined.
Holy moly! Look at the army. Look at all of them. Look at all these guys, man. Look at them. God damn, you know that is an army of people dual boxing there. Like I said, dual boxing is better than having pretty much your own. Still, I'd rather play with one character if there was possible, if they could change that. And then again, I'm just dual boxing myself. So. Not bad. Dual boxing here is easy because you're not really doing like smashing buttons like in 14. Can't dual box. Here, I kind of wish you could not dual box. Like, change the way the game plays. You can actually fight like New World. That'd be great. That doesn't have to be something like that. Let me go ahead and change sub job here. I know. The sucky thing is that every time I change sub job, I lose my stats here. Yeah, it takes ever. That's one other thing I like about 11. It takes forever to load something. Where's my blue page? And what I forgot. I forgot about the frame rate. Much better. So, head on. Down here. Change up the Aegis a little bit. Yeah, I got the Aegis here. Change up the. Okay, so now, good. I can change back to better gear that I had on. Yeah. It's not all the way upgraded. I need to really upgrade better gear. And for the meantime, it's fine. That's when I start playing the game. No more dual boxing. So I need to go to north. I missed something. I thought it was crystal. It was a crystal. Should be around here somewhere. Inside that gal. Follow on her. I'm gonna change up with something. There we go. Let me see. I've got mission here. Is that fine? I remember if that was enough. So, is that fine? I have to go to J12. So, okay, let's see where. open the map a little bit. There's a way I can move the camera faster. Let me look at that. Pigs. Okay. I think this is the camera. No, I don't think. Ooh. From here, I need to go 12. Day 12, all the way. This way. Let's try this way. See if I can go straight down. Oh, I can't, huh? Fine. Ooh. Oh, now we both run. So this is the shotguns. I like the shotguns, how they look in 11. They're so cool looking. The ones in 14 are like real tall. Like the ones in 11. Shit, did I run away? Look there, I was like, oh. It is, yeah, it's right here. Let's see. That bell. Bell is the bell of death. The end. Something's horribly wrong. Or not Garuda, then what? Pitiful Hugh, you cannot hear nature, though she aches for one to listen. I am left breathless knowing my name has been forgotten. No, your vestige is known to me. The seductress Siren. Ah, young daughter, have you come from the faraway age? I want to say that Siren resembles. Kind of look at Siren. You kind of see Meteon. That's one thing very interesting. Very interesting. Something new. Sing songs. But then again, she's a little different. One is mere happenstance, but the thing too. Your words confound me. You mean to say that yet another has come from the future? I do. Not all are equal, but before Father Time. Least of all, one who can devour him. It no longer needs to wait for the future, and has sent its emissary to this time. Even now, he stands tall, cackling at your backs. Kind of weird. If you look at Siren, you look like the Siren sisters that combine together, you kind of see the resemblance of the hairstyle. But Meteon's sisters kind of look like different. The Siren in 14 looks a lot different from the Siren. It's no longer. Oh, there he is, but right behind you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get off. I can see. Ooh, she's about to shoot that ass. Bet. May this arrow strike true, friend. Ooh. He D-leveled. Oh shit, she wasted her energy with this arrow strike. Oh, she has disappeared for a little bit. Dies, actually. She actually dies. But she comes back alive because the Phoenix brings her back. Impossible. Super Saiyan.
You can examine.
We cannot let it escape. Dig. Two times. Oh shit, can't go around there. Yeah, have to go around. Here, all the way around there. But they're not. He's... We're about to fight Siren here in it. Start summoning some trust in a minute. I gotta be careful with also Siren because Siren can charm you. Gotta get some certain types of. Oh yeah, jungle. I miss that music of the jungles. That was one of my favorite things about coming over here. When you get the Kazam keys. Yeah, I got stuck here. I'm alright. I'm doing boxing. If you guys are watching, I'm doing flipping. Wish I could lower the music down on one of them. Actually, let me try it. Too much of the here. Gameplay. Sound effect. Now you can sound. With the music. Because I know for sure if I pop it, it might. Siren as much to get feed her TP so she can pretty much kill us with a charm. Here. Pop these. Cutscene and then we get to that. Oh, remove your mask at once, that we may lay eyes upon our enemy. Our world is not a toy for you to patrol. The Voidsent has emerged from the abyss, endeavoring to lead Vanadil into it. Even now, he turns his gaze to the fabric of time, his arms pulsing as he rips a hole into emptiness that lies beyond. Darkness is not to be feared, but embraced like a lover in the cold winds of the night. Oh, she's creating these little escapades. Arasa, could this be? Could it be? It's just like in Quiffin. We cannot let it fester. I care not whether or born from the higher power, I refuse to permit it. Consume our land. Impudent fools. Well. Hadassah, come hither and let my song wash over you. Oh, that's actually Siren. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Kicking ass right now. Ooh, got her ass dead. Dead. She was actually controlling me for a bit. Okay, cool. Free. We have to free her from the powers of the her. Volto Oscuro. It's over, Siren. Face us. Fear that will not be the last we see that thing. See of that thing. Sirens. You think my charms turn against me? I think you had it. Can it truly be called a future if there's a knot left in existence? Unfit to call myself a higher power when I'm unable to act of my own accord and to succumb to the forces that threatens our land. That creature appeared before my visage and sunk its teeth into my very soul. But what is it? If you call yourself a higher power, does that mean that one is higher still? My puissance, puissance pales in comparison. It took me to a future, a bleak future, where my wings fluttered despite myself carrying me upon the wind. Called itself the ambassador of the void. Yet I cannot tell from whence it came from, nor why it chose to appear before me. Nor can I fathom whether or not it was acting of its own violation. This is ambassador. Is it likely from the future, as Iroha allude to? We cannot ascertain where it might strike next, that its power is palpable. Be on guard, Hadassah. The companion words ring true. The thread of faith doth tie thee together with the abomination, and with the girl as well. But she is gone. Do not give in to the trepidation. She shall appear before you once more, when all seems lost, the blessing enveloping her ensures it. I shall lend you my power. You should swear to protect this land. You swear to watch over the world of Vanadil. Swear to protect that. Let your communion be mature, reverberate. I can't say that word. Reverberate throughout the sky and sea. I shall always remain true in the depths of your heart. Oh, she gives me a kiss. Swear Siren kind of resembles Meteon, or Meteon's sisters. You are blessed to have Sirens be your protector. Siren be your protector, Hadassah. Ensure you that Sea Serpent Grotto remains safe and Norik assembles to all. Should go on ahead and report to Gilgamesh. Join me once you have finished your task here. We're done. Alright. So cool. Hello, of course. Yeah, man, I forgot to put on the other boots, and I still was hitting that. That's what. Where we go? Rhapsody of Life. I get this up. Back when it was low level to get ninja and samurai. Oh, the sneaking around here, it was so freaking scary back in the level 70. Because you try to live and not die. I remember I got my ward to 30 and I didn't level it more. Because I was like, I don't want to lose my my level just to go ahead and get the ninja and samurai jobs here. That was fun though. It's crazy. Back in those days. there. Pretty. Shortest Elvon. That's Aldo. Indeed, here's who told me about how could you resolve it till our little problem. See, hold on. Indeed, here's. Indeed, here's told me about how you resolved our little problem. Concerns me that Iroha wasn't there, the only one who came from the future. Perhaps she would be able to answer some of our questions if she was still here. But Aldo may have found someone who can help us anyway. Isn't that right? I've managed to find someone familiar with Resident Santorium. Adasa, have you made it to the acquaintance of one known as Tenzin? Of course. I see. Then it scars me to remind you that he is a warrior hailing from the Far East. Some time ago, he appeared in Janu and appealed aid for the Duke. Vicariously, something about the emptiness, threatening to consume his homeland. This emptiness thing is surely must have some connection to the future Hirohost was on about. Indeed. Remember Hadassah? Siren mentioned a future without time. Back to this Tenzin. Where is he? Word is that he concluded his business here and returned to his homeland. I'm having my men put out fillers. Good work, Aldo. See you can find out. Even if we succeed in finding him, Adasa, we can't be sure he'll have any answers. But we won't know until we find him. Or he's the interim will keep learning what I can about an imposter of Zeta. Here's a bit of trials from Janu. It'll help you find answers we need now more than ever. Ooh, we got food. Alright, so ring my bell. I decided to search for a man from the Far East. Explore Eshka Zeta well. First things first, let me go decipher these. First, I want 3 stars on characters. That would work. Said I'm just doing the MSQ, but I think I should start working on characters. I'm not doing anything on Actually, I should have taken it. So, someone was talking about how would you like to see Final Fantasy 11 get Gen Impact? I said I want it to look better than it to be that 14 or something like Black Desert. That's one game I think I should try out. Is Black Desert. Talking about it, I've actually streamed it and played it. I'm gonna create a character. Thinking about getting like a beautiful elf girl in that game. Try it out on Black Desert. Because I've been playing New World, I've been playing Final Fantasy 11, I've been playing, like, of course, 14. Time is 14, but I think time to change up the pace of some. What is that for you? Yeah, like I said, I love it. Art is a good story, and I can't wait till they actually reenact it. They should definitely reenact it. You need to. Decipher. I mean, the trust system is kind of that they turn these things into to get it deciphered. Right, so we do gotta go. Actually, we do gotta go. We'll find it. Started upon the okay, so examine the open door to the north first. Let's see. Okay, so I have to go back. That's fine. I don't like the waiting next game day and like that kind of crap. Here. cutscene. Yeah. Forgot hot red Cheetos. Gilgamesh, I'm afraid the rumors is true. Another rift has split the ground in Mizro Coast. Entwined. Then it's the same deal as the Quiffim Island? This place of a lot of creeping keep referring to as Eshka. Damn ambassador of the void, he better not show his face around here in Norg. But it's right to Davy Jones' locker with him. Davy Jones. Oh, damn, Davy Jones. That's kind of cool. Davy Jones' locker, that's kind of cool. Pirates of the Caribbean kind of crap. Oh, it isn't Hadassah. Our friend from the Far East has stopped to pay us in his regards. Ah, Lady Hadassah, your presence here is a boon. I shall be brief. Word reached me that the priestess from the Rising Gemma Santorum has first stepped a foot in the Middlelands, and I came to pay my respects. Yet I arrived here only to find that she has gone missing. Hadassah, I suppose ye haven't bumped into Iroha. Into Iroha? It's kind of weird to read this concept, especially when they have like they want the person who reads it to read it in their language, I guess. Iroha, a magnificent name, and I trust with the character to match. You happen to know anything about her? Cause she sure threw the loot of the lot of us. Quite the loot. I haven't especially questioned those in Rising Gemma and Santorum, but the man whose they shook their heads at each inquiry. Forrest, if your story is true, then she has not yet been born. Then such a conclusion is foregone. Lady Hadassah, permit me to examine the orb and she bequeath unto you. Intriguing, yes. Here's the mark of Resident Gemma Santorium. Calm yourself, although she's with our guest. What in blazes? Her ninja friend just comes out of nowhere. This orb connects to the bearer with the mother crystal. Mayhap it will be displayed its true form only to those who open it up their hearts to it. Oh, it's Preesh. Difficult power. Oh, you look confused. My companion is intimately connected with the outlying Isle of Rising Gemma Santorium, calls home. Her assertion that the orb is authentic and is proof enough. As such, I am inclined to believe that Iroha stories about being from the future. I gotta admit, though, when I saw the little lady flopping about on that rickety vessel, I wondered if the brine had clogged up that skull of hers. But then we learned she wasn't the only one from the future. Then were others? None of the Far East bear ill will toward the party. Oh, sorry, that's Tenzin talking. None of the Far East bear an ill will towards the priest of Rising Gemma Santorium. and only the purest chosen by the Emperor are allowed to alight on the Isle of Housing Residence Santorium, for it was created by the gods themselves. Right? Chosen Emperor. Me. I'm the Emperor in this story. Any who could lift the blade in anger against such souls are unworthy, being called human. Then it should not be surprise you to learn that our foe isn't a human at all. Darkness is all its back and call. He create an entire world devoid of all color. See, and I must meet the Lady Iroha, find this sinister force that came after her. Where should I begin my search? I saw a priest just. And implored you to return to Difficult's Tower. We got all the clues we need. I shall report back with anything I'm able to find. Hadassah, I think it's best if you cast your lot with Tenzin. Maybe he'll be able to figure out how to save the future when he gets out to meet with Iroha. That's why I'm gonna gut telling it me anyway. The pirate's intuition is never wrong. Anyway. Okay. So, Difficult Tower it is.
You've been examined.
I don't think I had touched Difficult Towers at all. Sure, I'm not crunching them. Probably am. Master. It is nothing. Needed a few days of respite. Pray it was the orb that. For a brief moment I feared that we could not meet again. I've learned that all the energies of the crystal converge upon this very tower. That is why I come to see why. See if we may be able to borrow but a fraction of that. We may set things right. Crystal is remembered something. Chains, Athea. Master, another path has laid before you. Walk it, you encountered one who shaped. There but a last step that you take to not show you the particular person who guided you. It does not surprise me to hear that Prisha people. Would you speak to me of the first that two of you Lord does not without just cause? You must seek her out and let the winds of faith blow you where they may. Not you two. You wish me to meet a man named the Far East? Do not be so taken aback. It is only natural for a path to cross this era. Of course, I am intimately familiar with Sir Tenzin. He was the one who strongly insisted that I was trained under you and learn all I can. Shall be. Where would you go? Although I have hoped to give my regards to Prish in person first, perhaps you are right. Meeting with Sir Tenzin is paramount. This leaves me with just one question: where can I meet Sir Tenzin? Shall reason? It stands in the reason it should visit the fabled city. This rendezvous in Relude Gardens and stands to me the reason. Okay. Pretty sure there was another like. You know what's so addicting about these Cheetos, man? They're addicting. In Texas, we have this. So love this. I don't know, man. They're so addicting. Once you bite into them, just like you want more, even on your mouth. You know what I like about these Cheetos? And it's weird, dude. When I have cravings, eat these Cheetos. I like to dip them in Philadelphia cheese. Oh, so good. I don't know why. Dipping this in Philadelphia cheese is pretty damn good. Some people are like, you nasty. You're nasty too. I eat booty too. Boy. Okay, so I gotta go back. Run. Yeah, I should. Am I doing that when I can do map? Let's do the map. I like the map. I think I have to come over here. I'm not sure. Oh, who's here? There's Tenzin. Lady Hadassah, you know what it means to me to be standing for you here? I must confess to stationing one of my agents around the area after our store and Maria North was only for a nefarious purpose. I assure you, it was merely to gather the information and destruction of the future. I implied earlier the emptiness is almost certainly the cause of the Iroha's claims. Lady Hadassah, the emptiness ceased to encroach when Preesh and her companions toppled Prometheus. Something horrific must have happened for it to rear its head once more. I would ask Iroha to tell me what she knows. Yes. Forgive me for keeping you waiting, Master. Sir Tenzin, it's a pleasure of mine. It's mine. So glad to see you. Yeah. This is the first time we... Oh, but of course, you mean to say that you have met me and you are the very reason I am able to stand here today. My tears flowed like rain when we last parted. You mean to say that I swallowed up in the emptiness? Not just you, everyone. I thought to myself better prepared. So such a future does come to pass. The question that remains is why? Has some nefarious new force arisen, the force to open the gates of paradise? Or is there another threatening to absorb the power of the crystals where its own vow ends? Neither you or Master has shared me with this particulars. So, I was thinking about if they ever make Final Fantasy 11 free to play, I was thinking about purchasing Final Fantasy 11 and start a fresh new character, and then that way y'all can see the whole rise of the art and all that. But I'd rather wait when it's 2022 to see what's going on with it, and then maybe I might end up. A stride descended upon us but in an instant. Umbral energies radiated from the crystal, and the world was wrapped in gloom before we had a chance to draw a breath. You mean that we were obliterated into the darkness without knowing why? Or was there a reason why we could not tell you? I fear the plot will continue to thicken, and there is only one thing to do. We must protect our world. Lady Hadassah, Lady Iroha, the future is ours to be taken. I swear to fight until I have drawn my last breath. What? What? Hey, shit. Does it mean to be a? Does it mean to absorb the fire burning in my heart? No, sir, Tenzin. Your passion has brought new life unto the orb. Would that it were sufficient, but the light remains ever pale. You have yet to meet Lady Priest, correct? Master, when you recounted tales of your exploits, Lady Priest was a prominent figure. You oft waxed lyrical about how her prowess was beyond compare. Perhaps we should call her back to Genoa. Permit me to seek her out and lead her to the Garrow. The Garrow is actually the mother of Iroha. Our next destination is clear to us. The fire in Tenzin's heart is evident. You must meet with Priest without delay. I must confess that the only reason I am standing here today to aid you is that I received benevolent puissance. You and Sir Tenzin visited me in Razajima during our ultimate conflict. Yet I must reiterate that I do not exist in this area. My presence has caused the wheel of fate to spin, and I fear that it may not come to rest as an advantageous position. Yet you should remain the unflinching as you tackle the most arduous of journeys. Perhaps my appearance here matters not, and you will be able to lead us to the brighter future. Sir, I'll head to the port while you search for it. Please let me rest here until we meet. Alright. So, let's head to the port. Look at all this nice armor, man. Oh, you're talking to the baby. Kieran. Happy New Year! Patricia wishing you the very best New Year and Kakaran way by giving you things for 2022 Jiggly. Oh, cool. Special. Ouch. You cannot. So what do we got in there? Like these pouches they give you. I did. I have to use it. Okay, cool. Where's, okay. You get one per year or something. Once a day, I'm not sure. Let me try. Done for today, then. Oh yeah. Can't grab it. Whoa, look at all these Galcas, man. They're all... That is some cool looking armor, man. Voltor, Scudo. The March. Oh, this is the PvP. You guys are gonna do PvP right now. Oh, like I said, 11 is still alive. Yeah, there's some people who dual box a lot. I don't dual box anymore, but the reason I'm dual boxing because they gave us like pretty much a free month to play 11. I'd rather work on Hadassah. I'm only paying for my main account. I'm playing there and just leveling my character, try to get a master. Here. Meet with Preach. Yo, Hadassah! I hauled tail as soon as I heard. You should have heard Tenzin's prattle on. Dying world, this dark future that they should all could not to smack him right in the kisser. What? I don't even understand it. It was all I could not do not to smack him in the kisser. I figured the old fart was trying to pull the wool over my eyes. Come on, even if the world were really in danger, all it would take is a quick few shakes of my fist and everything will be right as rain. Right. Think she don't remember about Abyssia. I mean, seriously. Right? I'm not confident. I'm gonna tell her I'm not confident. Ah, Lady Preach, it's good to see you looking your usual chipper self. Of course I am. Give me a break. You keep spewing a load of crap about the end of the world, so how else am I supposed to react? You already put a lid on that messy business, so there's nothing left to worry about. Unfortunately, although Iroha can see the grand picture, there are many details that escape her. The one most familiar with me is the situations is he who came after her. So right now it's talking about the end of the world of Vanadil. Because in the time of the ancients, that's what I'm saying, everything you see in Final Fantasy XIV resembles 11. Because in 11 we do have ancients called the Zillard and the Kulu. Kulu are Zillard, but they call themselves Kulu because they don't have that gift called the Whisperer's Soul. That makes them a full-fledged Zillard. So Zillard were trying to escape the final days and that time, and they pretty much seal the darkness, the emptiness, and try to reach to paradise before the emptiness comes and swallows them whole. So this is something that's very interesting, you know. Because the Zillard created this technology to seal the dark, to seal the emptiness, and to take them into paradise, where the gods dwell, basically. And it's real interesting. So lately, the emptiness is kind of like spewing out.
You've been examined.
And Tenzin and Chains of Promethea, you see why it's spewing out, and you find out that the darkness is coming out and reincarnates the god of darkness, which is Promethea. And he's basically coming, resurrecting back to life, but he's weakened a little bit, but he's still strong as fuck. This ambassador comes from the void, guy. Yeah, I have half a mind to rip that mask from his scrawny little neck and expose him for what sham he is. But that our paths has crossed, but I know only his name, and that Lady Hadassah and Lady Iroha spared with him. And did you pop him with him a new one? It looked amazing. It was fearsome. You had to show idiots like that who's boss. Next time the pounding will come right from me. This is no time for nonsense. That man can call forth voids at will. Wait, there's something desperately wrong. Oh. Ah. There's no need to be concerned, Lady Breach. Same thing happened earlier. Orb filling with light. This is what Iroha was mentioning. Is it not? Where's your character now? I thought the damn thing was trying to rip my soul from my body. Lady Prish, I assure you, no such thing would occur. Long as I'm still in one piece, I could have given a flying fig. But let's track back in a minute to where we can find this Iroha of yours. She had promised to be here. Do you suppose something happened to her? Maybe she got lost. You think? No. So you're saying she let it hurl? That can't be a good. A priestess calling is to remain sheltered in her cloister and pray to the gods. And now she might be lost in the most bustling town. We must find her before something happens. Should probably head off and find her too. Maybe she's made her way to Lower Juneau. Alright, so I got Breach alter ego. We gotta find her. We gotta go to North Juneau, or Upper Juneau. That's what. Goddamn chips are so good. And stop eating them. That's why I gained so much weight. I really need to make a New Year's resolution and stop eating this. Get back to the gym. But I need to get my vaccine. I can't remember if it was the Marble Bridge or Maybe it was. There it is, yeah. Coins off loosened lips of taverns and markets, but to turn empty-handed, where could she have gone? Is that? The echo. Stand strong. It was the echo. You came here from Iroha's future. I know not why you seek to spread the emptiness, but you will have to get through my blade first. I cannot be destroyed. Let the darkness fill thy soul. There is no other way. Reckoning is at hand. You, Tenzin, will lead them there. Lady Iroha! Iroha, come back to us! The ambassador shall not go unpunished. Took it from me. Took what? His blessing. Phoenix blessing. Oh no. No! No! This calls mine my own Phoenix Blade, which once contained a familiar power. When I first laid eyes on the girl, a small fraction of the Phoenix essence was transfused into this cold steel. Only one blessed by Phoenix could sense it. My blade was one of the Phoenix's feathers, and Iroha herself is its wings. Once the whole Phoenix's life force will be without peer, and not even the greatest darkness can overcome it. Even the emptiness would fully succumb. But if part of the Phoenix's poisons lies with Celsius, then how? Madasa, seeing that what happened to Iroha, and knowing what the blade has told me, there is no one logical conclusion. You must wrest the Phoenix blessing back from the ambassador of that void. Let's do it. Do it. Phoenix Blade, please guide us in these bleak times. Why are you two sitting there having a little tea party? My fists are aching for a workout. And you know why? Because I laid eyes on the creepy masked man. He kept yammering something about being surprised to cross paths again, and that I haven't changed it at all, but I've never seen the worthless piece of trash in my life. The masked man? Tell us, where did he go? I don't know, but he muttered something about the astral condensants. I'll give him a couple of good chops next time he shows his face around here. He might have been alone, but a decisive tone of voice. He's definitely was talking with someone. Natural condensants. Name is not altogether unfamiliar. It is a special type of instrument found in the land of Athurgan, and for years I have been acting to study one, but I never had the cause to visit the Empire. What? Now, what's that? Can you eat it? Arasa, we must make haste. Once the disciples found out that the Tenshiro and Lower Jino can offer us a safe passage there. Definitely. Let's not waste not a breath.
got a couple of errands to take care of here, but save me a piece of the masked bugger for later. There's something off about that guy, but I cannot place my finger on it. Arasa, may you journeys be safe one. Be a safe one. So we gotta go to Athurga now. I think this is nice. I'm trying to think where I have to do this. I like Treasure of the Athurian. It was a really good action. So his Wings of the Gods was alright. It was good. I did. Lady Hadassah, I urge to request your aid. I must ask you to infiltrate the palace. Forgive me speaking out of my turn, but our adventurer companion must be completely lost without clear explanation. Oh, of course. I met with a particularly someone with, upon selling footgear in Athurgan, a staunchy ally known as Esho. Oh, he shrouds himself in a tarnished black outfit, a ridiculous costume, the likes of which I have never seen. One cannot help but admire his commitment to the cause, playing dress up in a bid of fully maintain his cover. Pretend there is no costume. And furthermore, it is wholly irrelevant to this discussion. Let me get back on track. Gesho strove to find out all he could not about his ambassador. He received credible information about a man matching his description, visiting an imperial alchemist in the palace. Whispers abound that he is after something called Gatsad astral cadence. Thankfully, Gesho was able to foil his plot before it bore fruit. The scarce need point out that he will not turn tail and saunter away. That is why I need you to infiltrate the palace. Do it. Those were the words I have been hoping for to hear. That I will doubtless provide you to the opportunity to make our cause known. I wish you good fortune. Magero, come. Magero jumps in the air and flies. So, let's see. I have to find out where I need to go from here. But I need to get me some water and something to drink. But damn. These chips kind of get to me. Spicy and good. Why? But that's what it is. What it is. Man. Give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Fancy 11 shirt. Right here. Go ahead. Be right back. Get a little bit of drink. Mix this up a little bit, and there we go. We'll carry on for the stream here. Let me check out something. Right? I gotta make sure everything's good here. Okay, so let's see if I can show y'all something. If it works like this. So yeah, if y'all can see the back, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm having. My brother got me a Christmas present, and I finally hang the Ashtola thing. So I think that was kind of cool. My brother giving me that. Let me see. I don't think it should be able to see that there. But, oh yeah, you can't do. You can actually see it right now. Hold on. So let's see. Oh, then I could actually afford. I like all these popular streamers that are good ones, and they, of course, they work very hard at that. All these popular streamers work very hard at getting one in, and they got their cameras, and kind of cool, really, really cool. Eventually, I'll buy mine. Like that's probably one of those badass cameras. I was like 2000 something. Oh. Here it is. Who this person? I had to talk to this. I can't remember. Maybe not. It's time to speak. I know I had to go somewhere to get another cutscene. Let's see. Maybe I do have to go to the princess. Or a queen, actually. She is the empress. For Thurgan. Should be here. Should get a cutscene here. Wait, I recognize you. But I'll be damned if I let you enter the palace without an invitation. You know an awful lot about his masked man and his gang. Ah, Kashmira. Arziza. There's no cause for that here. I can barely vouch for this woman's character. But by your command. So you're not with that chilling fellow? Several days after he came storming into the palace, the woman with the same pattern mask slipped in too. And when combined with all that others reports we've received, that makes a total of 7 or 8 of his followers. You can provide us with the information we are so desperately desire. Come inside, that we may speak more plainly. I don't know why, but Nashmira reminds me of what's her name? Is it Kate Presley? Hold on. I can't remember exactly. that was. Yeah, it is Jamie Presley. Yeah, the actress Jamie Presley kind of looks like Najimira in a way. I thought that was kind of cool. Our world is to be shrouded in darkness. How could such a thing come to the pass? So the future is black as night, and several individuals traverse time to appear before us. I find all this all too difficult to believe. So first, we got to figure out if we can do anything. Isn't it obvious? This Iroha came back specifically because Adasa has the power to set things right. This ambassador wants to ensure the future remains exactly as it is in Iroha's time. Arasa, they have already stormed in once, and it would be folly to assume they won't do the same again. They open and up in the void into the nether realm, and it seemed to be their preferred method of transport. So I'm trying to sound like these little puppet masters. These are the little it's Ovjong and Minjing. So if we believe you, then the only logical explanation is that they are controlling energy taken from the terrible future. This is bad, really bad. I cannot be confident that we'll be able to stop them. But your being here, Hadasa, does my heart well. Oh, now she's kind of sinking up there. Is that the orb you were mentioning? Oh. Eek! There's a beautiful memories of the adventures we shared. To think all that is wonderful time we have spent together. Of course, I'll help you in any way I can. The masked man is certainly headed to the Hall of the Binding, and Walahara Temple. Walahara Temple, and that is where we should go to. If people actually notice Athurgan, Matt, let me see if I can get the map here for Athurgan. Change map. I want to see Athurgan, man. This is a different map. Hold on. Region info, besiege. Okay. So, if y'all notice that this map of Athurgan has like a big landmass right here, all the way down, connecting to Athurgan Empire. And Athurgan Empire resembles Eorzea. Many of us thought that Eorzea is actually part of Athurgan, all because of all the great floods, all the calamities that happened. Like, this part of the land got sunken into the water, and you have Limza right here. All the Mamuja Kakirans went to the Limza. All the Lamia, the Lamia that were here, well, of course, they probably escaped and went further down to the east of Athurgan Empire. And of course, this Havong probably went underwater because Havong has the volcano. You imagine the volcano erupting, could have sunken the whole land and caused a big calamity. And a lot of us thought that, but that wasn't true. That's why a lot of people thought this was Vanadil, that Aetheris was Vanadil. But of course not. Oh, that's a pretty dress. Look, pretty princess. Look how cute she is. It's cute. All right, back to the thing. But yeah, I mean, they could have done it that way, but then again, they kind of flipped everything. I mean, it wouldn't make sense because then again, they have to explain the Galka. You know, the Lord, the Galka, and the Rogadins. Yeah, they could have made up something, you know? And this is not the Walarada temple, is it? No. Oh, no. This is wrong, probably. Page Walarada temple is longer. Oh, it is him. It is him. Okay, we're in the right place. The temple is under siege. We are too late. What happened? A masked man and a masked man. Several immortals went to quell the threat, but we haven't heard word in hours. So, like, the assassins. Oh wow, the blue mages got it. Their asses handed to them. Oh no. Uh-oh, that's a Mithra. What is she doing? In that light, it can't be. We lack power. Preparations have not yet been made in this age. Then I must take the matters into my own hands. With this mask. It's like, we've got to stop her. Just in time. Get down. Slice and dice. Ouch. Oh, she leveled down. That was where the ambassador is, and you might yet see the next sunrise. Oh shit, the Phoenix Blade. How do you have the Phoenix Slice Force? That power is not for you to wield. Oh, he sucks it up. That's cool. Harasa, it is done. Phoenix has returned to us. Yet my blade is an insufficient vessel to harbor all of its energy. I suspect the rest has returned to the Mother Crystal. Perhaps this is the wrong time, but just who are? Introductions can wait. The wounded come first. Then let us help as well. Yeah, Nashmir doesn't know who Tenzin is. We can't trust, do not think we can escape from me. We can trust Kagero to hound her to the ends of Vanadil. It falls to us to make these men hale and hardy. Harasa, my citizen comes first right now. Let us meet up later. Harasa, I shall head to the Shaharat tea house once the situation has calmed down. No. Oh, this is the ambassador of the boy. Another interesting character to make dance stay. So we gotta go to the thing. Party. Right, these doors don't open for you now. Like in 14, when everything is handed to you. You gotta open the door yourself. Oh man. I gotta go to the tea party. It's probably I think it is over here. Oh no, is it the temple? No. Oh yeah, the tea house is the other way around. I went to the wrong. Let me go the other way. Where I get that cutscene. Lady Harasa, we have discovered evidence pointing out towards the Al-Zadal undersea ruins. Those in the Hall of Binding? Let's go. Those are the Hall of Bounty. They are fine, thank the goddess. One of those injured in the confrontation took the mighty blow to the head, but we ran into the stroke of luck. He spoke to Lady Nashmir during his recovery, and we were most fortunate in that, for he had overheard the masked man next plan. You see, there is a legend passed down in Athurgan across generations about a being known as the Prime Avatar. Perhaps I need to spell it out, but I shall anyway. With Phoenix's power gone, he now seeks something to comparable strength. So it's Yathunga Jungle you spared with the ambassador, as he's commanded the power of Siren, another Prime Avatar. If he turned Avatar against us once, it's likely he will attempt to do so again. Recall how that masked woman in the hall mentioned needing to take the matters into her own hands, presumably because something was missing? It gives me pause. What if the ambassador is not content? See the future devoured intends to bring his infernal gloom to our present as well. You want proof? I have received reports of another vortex which recently opened in the Middlelands. Weeds cut off to the top continue to grow and faster. They must rip out from the roots. And the Al-Zadar ruins may have the key to doing that. Lady Nashmir asserted the Prime Avatar had a strong connection with those ruins. He has doubtlessly arrived there already, and it would not do to keep her waiting. Alright, let's go. So I need to go to the ruin. Prime number. Target 2. Prime. Could it be? Go to the Odyssey ruins. Damn, it's been a while since I gone to do this stuff. Here. Okay, where I can go up here. I believe this is a place where we can go. If this is the place, I can't remember. I have to look at the thing. I'm trying to remember everything on top of my head. Let's see here. Thank goodness you have arrived. The building and those like it scattered throughout the land are historic ruins. The great Al-Zadal dynasty, which flourished over 900 years ago. Only under the most special and circumstances are those not from our lands permitted entry. Lady Nashmir, if I may be so bold, what is the gargantuous contraption behind you? We refer to it as the Colossus, a grand device manufactured by the Empire that housed the Prime Avatar. To think that such a monstrosity, it's a being that rules over the forces of light, known as Alexander. Oh shit. There he goes. How is... What on Vanadil? Ah, Phoenix. Thy voice always grated on my ears. Oh, but would seem thou art even more cacophonous than usual. Perhaps now there are two of thee. So it's kind of hard to read some of these words that you don't even use as much. Cacophonous? Cacophonous. Okay, gotta remember that word. So no one carrying thy blessing has alighted on this land from the future. I understand thy predicament. If thou dost deem her to be a great importance, then I shall honor thy request and give her from in this world once more. Oh. Back. Lady Iroha. Master, Sir Tenzin. Iroha, are you... Lady Iroha, you've journeyed to the realm of the living, has surely taken its toll. Permit me to explain in your stead. None understand better than I. Phoenix has become whole in the future, and its life force has brought Iroha back to us. Yet this is not the first time. The gods strike me, if it is in the last. She is stuck within a cycle of life, returning to vanity each time she is struck down. With that, I were to not endlessly reliant on my family to rescue me after each mishap. My blade once held power on a similar magnitude, so I am all too familiar with the particulars. Yet just a flame can cauterize the grievous wounds, so too are Phoenix's blazing wings of life accompanied by the inevitable pain. And am I wrong? There's no need, but put a brave front, though your body may have recovered, your spirit yet needs to be healed. There is naught else for me to do. There is not. Thou girl's presence at the world of forbidden, and this why death doth clamor to claim her at every opportunity. Forbidden? Doubtless because she has not yet been born. Order must be obeyed, and all of the word threatened shall be expunged. Even Phoenix can only protect her for so long. Its breath draws even fainter. The energy is beginning to wane. I have done what I can, but whether she is long for his world is not something for me to decide. I care not to what hardships I must overcome Master must bring the light to my future, and my calling is to guide her along the path. And thou so stop the knot and banish of the emptiness. Yet the emptiness bringeth absolute darkness. It is not of the absence of light. I shall face the when Ragnarok cometh. Spirits of Eld have surely felt presence and such of abominations since the time immemorial. It suppresses the power of the gods themselves, and shall descend upon Vanadiel ere long. This underling have already arrived in our time? Lord Alexander, they have aimed the engaged of the ritual with the astral condensance and used it to steal your power. Ah, yes, I recall the condensance. But thou art slightly mistaken. They were not after my light, but rather Odin's darkness. Of course, it is only via my form that they would be able to summon Odin. But that would call forth another Ragnarok. I will relish such a test of wills. No. Fear not, youngling, they scattered of the chaff before the wind. That concerns me now, and whether they will attempt to clip Phoenix's wings again, or whether they will search for the darkness elsewhere. Hold. My primary concern lies not with the vanquishing of the ambassador, but rather the ensuring masters prepared for the time of reckoning. And that is why she needs to fill the orb with. He's old. Often. Lady Hiroha, you mustn't. You need rest. She is about to fade once more. Dost thou wish for a way to save her? Would it be but a small hope, but only to being that could convince Vanadil to accept her in time would be in born of Altana's tears. One of the newest guardians of this world, Aseth, asked Phoenix for its aid. Have to do some Phoenix. We gotta do some fights here. Soon. I think I have to do something with his alt character. My health should be least of your concerns. Master, leave to my faith and continue your journey. Shh. You'll be in safe hands back at the palace. She is correct. We shall return to Athurgan in the meantime. Lady Harasa? Go back, and we gotta do some things over there. Now we got our cutscene. Most likely, I have to find out what other quests I need to start doing. My favorite cup now. My very favorite cup. So we gotta go back to the palace. I believe we have to go back. Alexander, he is reviving Iroha. Such powers approaching. Okay, so maybe we do have to come over here up to this cutscene. Yeah, it's likely. Don't worry about Iroha. She's just resting. Some of our more medicinally inclined alchemists have been watching over her day and night. At least they managed to remove the ethereal poison that they were plaguing her. I'll make sure to bring you to her as soon as she's made a bit more of a recovery. Oh, that reminds me. Tension mentioned going back to Norg to tell his allies what's been going on. Something about knowing the way to meet that Kasith that Alexander mentioned. It deals with the carnivorous maw found in Batia Downs. Wish I knew what he meant. Karasa, you got to know what he's on about. I think I know what it is. Again, you have all the answers. Please keep yourself out of danger. Perfect. So I think I do have to talk to Kasith back at Batia Downs. See how that goes. Lady Nashmira, you have my gratitude. Iroha, are you sure it's safe to walk? Arasa just here asking about you. I'll call her back right away. There's no need for that. Now that you find my companions are aware of Vanadil's opinion of me, my being here would only serve as a hindrance. Many are here as soldiers who have fallen to protect the weak. I have awoken to my own failings, thus will walk in a different path. You're mistaken. People are at their strongest when they're fighting to protect something or someone. Lady Nashmira, your kind words are to a boon in these dark times. Please watch over Master in my stead. Iroha, where are you going? Master needs me to be able to stand on my own, so that I can shelter her from the darkness. Alright, so I got the Rhapsody of the Crimson, so let's see, now I have to okay, so I do have to go back to Theramol campaign or somewhere around there on Batia Downs. The past. Let's go. It was Upper Juneau, yeah. And if I'm right, I don't think I have done that Kasith fight, so I might have to activate that fight. I'll have to find out though, for sure. That's the case. Go to a fight then. Okay. So I am dual boxing here, just to do the storyline with my character, my alt character, which was my ex-wife. Doing that, and trying to get her story down. I can't wait for 2022, honestly, and find out what's all this about with the Voracious Resurgence. So, oh cool, the goblin fighters. Let me see. Talk to something here. Unable to make further progress. Rhapsodies of Anna due to an occurring bidding reunion. Okay, so that's what it was. I need to go back to the past, and I need to go talk to K-Sith and to do a forbidden reunion fight. So I probably have to do that. We'll play some music, but I'm playing on YouTube, and I don't want to be hit with copyright music stuff. They'll probably mute my whole channel. That will suck. That would be terrible. I really hate that. The rules, but they're rules for a reason. So there it is. I should check while I'm here. Check for Dark Ixion at least. That'd be funny if he was on here. If things were possible for a remake of Final Fantasy XI, and they added all this stuff that from all these other MMOs have, like, you know, character customization from Black Desert Online, a open world like New World, where you can gather anything anywhere, like you can climb stuff, you can jump, swim like in Final Fantasy XIV, and do some Tomb Raider stuff, actions like, you know. I'm heading the wrong way, am I? I could actually take the teleport over here to the past. But if they could do something like that, where you can, actually, you know, do other stuff. Like you can have, like, say, go to an open world area. Like New World has the best gathering system, I want to say. Crafting, it was alright. I prefer Final Fantasy XIV's crafting. And then again, Final Fantasy XI has good crafting. I like that style too. Just, you know, gather some crystals and whatever. And I think it's kind of cool. But yeah, the gathering system in New World is wonderful. If they could create an open world of Vana'diel like that, that'd be cool. And, you know, add some Monster Hunter environment too, where you can, you know, where you can see monsters and interact with other monsters, or you can see a notorious monster like Leaping Lizzie eating another lizard or another monster on there. That'd be cool, you know. Make it wild, make it different, you know, like be spontaneous, something like that. I think that would be just like really, really cool to see something. Me personally, I would like it. And of course, character customization from Black Desert Online will be a beautiful thing, and not just having the 5 original races. Add in the last 3 races from Final Fantasy XIV: the Viera, both male, female. What else? The Rothgar, both male and female. The Aura, both male and female. Make Mel Mithra playable. That'd be good. You know, people probably want to see a Mel Mithra playable. And of course, Galka is the only race because of the lore. They could just, hey, bring in Rogadins, saying relative to the Galka, you know? Not that. But Taru should always be Taru. Always Tarus. That is the main race here. Uh, taking a while. Am I in the right place? Oh yeah, I'm in the right place. There it is. We got a cutscene here furthering you. Adasa, I knew you would come back. Return to me. Things have gotten a bit hairy since you were last here. I helped you before, so now it's your turn to lend me your aid. Listen to my plight. Absolutely. You've always been such a good friend, a friendly, do-gooder, so pure of heart. In fact, I'm sure you can hear her calling out. Close your eyes and open your ears. Can hear, please? Altana, to orbit, dark, kindred. Asa, so, can you hear her calling out to you? Asking you things? Only when you can feel her heart and spirit will you be able to fully comprehend, wholly understand. Please help her. Grand fight there. Dark future, we gave it our all. We tried to stop the kindred, and one false step would have helped spelled ends. I tried to but the Carpenter's Maul I sealed. They opened it. But you see, Lillicet is fighting tooth and claw in her world. You see, Lillicet is fighting tooth and claw in her world, leading to just against the profane, the ones who wish to harm our world. Their raids of the Shadow Kindred stronghold have sowed chaos and prevented the sinister forces from making further inroads. But now they have set their beady little eyes on something bigger, Athamos. They want their foothold turned into our utter domination and are trying to use the Walk of Echoes to return to the past of our past. Lady Liveth is magnanimous maiden compared to them, and they leave no hope in their wake, everything shrouded in despair. Please, need your once more. I hope voice can reach. That's Lillicet reaching out to us. Is it Arasa? Don't lose heart. Hear me. Arasa, waiting for... You really did it. Arasa, I can hear you, understand what you said. Spoken like a true champion of the dawn. Time comes. Quit catting around and tell her what's going on. Everything Lilith said was true. Fully verified, she ventured to the dark future and sealed the carnivorous maws, which are being forced open by the Shadow Kindred. There haven't found the trump card, though. The entrance to the past here, the Walk of Echoes. Lilith has trapped those few who have stumbled close to their limits to what she can do on her own. I do not say that I didn't help her. Lend a hand, but everything happened so good. And it takes all my strength to frazzle the gates to connect this world to that one. The arena within the burn-going of the demons and threatens to burst the explode into bits. They even poke their heads out a bit. But they realized that they couldn't come barreling through this entrance like a crazed goboo. Perhaps they're smarter than that. We can't sit here wrangling our hands, but Lillicet is holding them back in the arena. You're proud You'd be proud of how strong she become. Despite the circumstances, it will be a meeting of all Vanadil will remember. I take you to the plunge and tell you that you're right behind me, which I assume you will be. So I gotta move. I have to find out where I need to go get this door active. So I am in alpha mode. There's in the right place? No. I'm not in the right place. I need to go. I need to go. Because this is not the right place. I need to go enter another place. So let me do something quick. I'm going to go. Take my character here. Help out. This is a fight. And then after this, I'm going to call it a night. I do got to work too. Point. Page. Probably go to Grauberg. Most likely I need to go to Grauberg. Have her unfollow. Up, let's go. We'll go to Grauberg. I want to say it's Grauberg. That's where I need to go. Find out. That's the right one. Krabby party time. Go. Oh, if I can actually track them down. I'll be able to? No. Oh, I don't see that. Go this way. I'll find out later. Imagine if they actually remade this. You have more trees in here. You can actually climb these rocks, like in New World. You can like you can go ahead and oh shit! I lost my character there. He got stuck. But you can just do all this stuff and farm anything in there. That's something that I like to see. Where did you go? There, she's all the way there. Man. I didn't think my character was gonna get stuck there. He did. But that'd be cool to see more trees. I mean, see more life into it. You can see some monsters attacking other monsters, like in Monster Hunter. You can climb up this mountain to get to a mining point, or to another tree on top, or some, you know, some cave that has treasure, or some big bear. I don't know, or some big bird, or I don't know, something weird. You know, something to keep more adventure going out. You know, and that'd be something great to see 11 as a remake, but more like a thing like combination with New World and, you know, Monster Hunter, and still keep it 11. Still keep it Final Fantasy 11. Maybe change the gameplay style. It doesn't have to be like 14 gameplay style. You can have the bars right here, you know, or have more bars to push it. That way it could be accessible to play on controller and keyboard and mouse and keyboard. That'd be great. I don't know. I mean, that'd be something really cool to see a remake of. And I love to see how the pixies are just flying out randomly. I think that's just one. Alright, let's see. I'm here now. Let me stop here. I wonder if I had to touch something. There's a here. I have to touch. Lay this one out here. We'll find out. Okay, no, that's not it. So proceed. We're gonna go in here. Because I don't even know. I can't remember. Oh, it is here. It is here. So I do have to come. Change this up a little bit. Number 2. Yeah. Weird. Oh, there she is. Rasa, is it really? Never would have thought I have seen you again. Either world. You can see I'm not the only one who has been doing some training. So, what do you think? Gotten cuter. What? But let's leave this. But let's leave that aside. I've been doing all I can over here. Not just for me, but for Lilith. It is not enough. One of the Dark Kindred generals eked out of a strange power from beyond the void. Remember, Harasa, how we tried to go back in time and alter the course of history? His goal is one of and the same. I never thought he could succeed, but underestimating the enemy only sowed the seeds of our own defeat. It is all my fault. I had only been more vigilant. It's thanks to Kaseth that we're barely managed to seal him inside. But his powers, Hadassah, it's real. Even worse, it's something I can't handle on my own. We can only keep him sealed for so long before the inevitably breaks free. Please lend me your aid one last time. We got enough vanquished him before that last path is rewritten. I hope you. All right, future Fabulous, back in action. Oh my, I should be so peppy when the future of my world is on the line. If we're to see this through, we must remain 100% focused. Take a look. This is the key that will open the rift for us. Kaseth will prepare another one and things turn sour. So return to the arena entrance if you need to be transported again. Gotcha. I couldn't be more ready. Let me show you what I'm made of. Come on. I wonder if I can. Okay, I got it now. So I have to back this up a little bit. See if I can enter. I have to be probably leader. I'm not the kitten with you. I'm not kidding with you. You already forged what I said? Your skull that empty? You have to go to the one places I mentioned before. A single journey. How can I expect you to fight with you when my spiritual reserve is running low? Completely out of just juice. I know I'd rather not, but you'll need to do some more traveling. Try again. Maybe I have to be leader. Yeah. So party leader. Party leader. There we go. Change leader. Try that again. Go. Back to me. Getting into a fight now. Alright, so I'm gonna have to change leader. Party leader. Okay. What? I couldn't go in with her? Why? That sucks. Hold on. Something must have cut me off for a minute. Well, I probably could solo it, but we'll find out. I have to do it with her. Oh yeah. Here we go. We gotta get buffed up and we're ready to go. Or we gotta summon the us. First things first, trust. And Toto. Ciela. The healer. PP. Need Olmia as well. And buff. Nice. That thing is terrible. I don't like that. Divided by the wings. Taking it. Weapon skills ready. That blade. Hope I don't die here. It's been a while. I haven't played this. I should do a Samba. Samba should have pay someone. Damn it. Stunned me again. Couldn't do it. Or terrorized. Damn it. Damn, Hadass is freaking fast. Alright, we got it. So now we can continue to do the voracious, not voracious, Rhapsodies of Vanity. Call it a night. Two dancers. Yeah. What do you suppose? Card number is small? But can we call it that if it's so tiny? I had a feeling this would be feline intuition. The ability to open the Carverner's Maw doesn't depend on mere strength or potency. It's the key. The key? That thing? It's Althamos in its most fetal form. That's the best approximation I can describe. Althamos is the sorter of time. Sometimes gives birth to these abnormalities. They're like little babes cooing towards the darkness. That explains it then. The dark kindred abomination must have gotten its claws on it. Precisely, beyond doubt. Its feud with the demon corporeal form of open up of an entrance. The sobering truth indeed. Lucky for us, we managed to separate it, but we can't just leave it sitting there like an apple fallen from a tree. Somehow it will find it, and then. Therefore, Hadassah, I nominate you to squish it. Poof. Poof. I know we can't let it fall into the wrong hands, but do you think that's wise? Yan. Oh, she got the key. She's able to probably summon it now. Champion of Dawn, daughter of Altana. Your desires come to me like ancient memories, and there are who I am. Hadassah? Hadassah? He's absorbed a bit of Athamos as being. Normally that would cause a concern, but Hadassah, you're to be in perfect health. With him inside, you'll be able to call forth his powers to aid you. Normally, a pact is required for an avatar to bond, but this was a special case, an anomaly. Treat that newfound power like you would like a helpless child. Well, if Kate says it's safe, well, she's always been on our side. I'll be able to summon Athamos as a summoner. Well, where are we going? But I'm afraid that Hadassah, this is where we part. A dark future is expectedly bleak, but I'll be able to press on, knowing that you'll always be by my side. Our reunion turned out to be an end of happiness, but next time we might not be so lucky. My sworn duty is to prevent something like this from ever happening again. Oh, is that so? Are you sure you don't want to be engineering another excuse to see each other again? Hey, you should know better than that. The first time the door closed, I thought it was over forever. But in our heartfelt goodbyes and tear-jerking soliloquies seem a bit false now, don't they? Still, I've always been fighting it to bring light to where none has shone before. Hadassah, goodbye. You ain't going nowhere, Lila said. I'll see your ass later. Yeah, she'd be crazy. That's why speeches are enough to make her even blush. Turn red as a beet. But for her to leave this behind means that she trusts you above all else. Always value those with whom you are party. Cypher Lilith alter ego. Cool. Bonds between you are unservable, or of that I can be certain. Of course, that didn't prevent me from making a similar one of you, or did I? Stick my paws in too far this time. No matter your physical distance between you, you always serve as a goddess of the goddess wings. Your heart and thoughts united as one. Never forget that, ever. Never forsake, never to summon Athamos. Cool, I can summon Athamos now. That's awesome. That's so great. Alright, cool. So everything is good, man. We got this done. I can continue with the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. But for here, I will call it a night. Yeah, I want to say thanks for those who are watching. Thank you for your support. Really do mean it. And like I said, I'll probably continue more on this. I was thinking about creating a new character, on a retail server to continue this and see how fast I can level. It's going to be an elven female, of course. That's my first thought because I love elvens. I think they're cool. I love the Hume girls. They're cute too, man. I love them. But I wish we had more of a character customization. And I'm going to be asking some questions probably to Ashenbubs himself. Hopefully he actually checks my streams out. I'm not sure if he does or not. But I would like to know about, how to... Because honestly, I would like to have this hairstyle black instead of brown. And have the eyes brown. But I need to understand how to do all this stuff, to mod it or something like that. But then again, I don't want to get in trouble for that if that's a problem. It's so weird, but I hear like this music from this game. And it sounds like an echo of music. It's so cool. When you're in this zone, your echoes like someone's singing. Let me see if I can turn off that. Actually, let me do that. Oh, that's so weird. Let me see if I can change. It's not making no. There it is. It's making this weird noise. Like this humming music sound. That's kind of weird. I never really paid attention to it. I heard it a long time ago, back in the level 75 era. Now I can hear it a little better now, especially now that I have a headset. Because back then I didn't use too much of a headset except for the Xbox 360 at the time. But it's so really cool. It actually sounds pretty cool. I like it. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate that. For checking out, whoever watches my stream, I do appreciate that. Y'all have a good night. Let's see, let me get my character straightened up too, because I gotta do that wave going by. Do appreciate that, guys. Thank y'all. Yeah, have a good night.